Hello and welcome to another Bruce Montalvo exclusive. In this news piece, I traveled to the Los Angeles Conscious Life Expo to interview and attend a lecture by acclaimed writer of Legendary Times magazine and co-producer of the hit TV series Ancient Aliens, Giorgio Tsoukalos. Hello, I'm investigative journalist Bruce Montalvo, and I'm here at the Los Angeles Conscious Life Expo in hopes of interviewing writer and acclaimed producer of the TV series Ancient Aliens, Giorgio.
What I find so fascinating too is that so many teachers in university, but especially in high school and junior high, how many of them pop in Ancient Aliens sometimes during class. Now that's extraordinary to me, because it means that what we've all known all along, that, in general, people are more willing to subscribe to those ideas than what we've been, what's been served to us on a silver platter over the last 200 years. Got a question right here.
Hello, Giorgio. I wanted to ask you about the Russian Roswell of 1989, where a UFO crashed near the Russian rocket launch development site known as Kapustin Yar. Now, wanted to ask you about the Russian government there ordering the Air Force, the Russian Air Force, to shoot down any unidentified flying object in hopes to, again, reverse engineer their Omni technology for human benefit. Your thoughts?
Now I'm going to majorly disappoint you, because I don't know a lot about modern day UFOs. So it's a fascinating story, but my UFOs happened 5,000 years ago. So if you have a more ancient question, I would defer to your second question, because I am sure that this weekend you will meet a lot of UFO experts who are experts in UFOs that happened, after 1946.
Giorgio, what's your take on July 12, 1952, where it looked like there was a brigade of Omni
same time difference
flying over the White House?
I think it's wonderful. I think it's great. I've seen the pictures. Let me say that I don't know anything specific about it. I don't have a specific opinion what happened. I've seen those pictures.
Yeah.
What I do know is, you see, a lot of people ask me, okay, so you only talk, which is obvious, I only talk about ancient stuff. And I really do. That's my forte. And so then they ask, and this is why I do appreciate your question. And then they ask, well, how come, so does that mean you don't think that there's any ETs here today? And see, I don't know how they put that two and two together, because that makes no sense. Because to me, you see, these extraterrestrials, they never left. They've remained here because if we are, as the ancient astronaut theory that I represent is in fact true, we are your offspring.
Yeah.
So, if you have offspring, until the day you die, if you have a son or a daughter, until your very last breath, you are concerned about your children, whether they are 50 or 5. If you're alive when you're 80 and your son is 50, you still think he's an idiot. And so to me, you see, the reason why contact took place in the remote past, like 5,000 years ago, or even 2,000 years ago, I think contact took place on a more public level, like with everybody involved, and a lot of people saw this stuff. That's why we have so many reports today, or ancient reports. Is because of what I was saying earlier. Back then, the people genuinely thought they were being visited by some sort of divine beings.
There were trickster gods. I've heard you state that some of them could have passed off as...
Yeah, exactly, because they were fully aware that our ancestors thought of them as being these divine creatures, which they knew they weren't, but they totally took that to their advantage. And so I truly think that they've never left, but that they left an outpost here, or like less people here to observe, but that the whole observing thing never stopped. It's been continuous. And now all these UFO sightings that we have, or reports and all this, I think that, personally, I think 99% of UFO sightings is our own stuff that the military simply has not yet released.
Yeah.
You know, because if there's a press conference tomorrow about the latest plane that the Air Force just bought, and they put in an order of, 100 planes or whatnot, well, that plane technology is 2 generations old. So it might come out, but that stuff that's flying today was created and figured out 20 years ago. So, 30, thank you. Okay, so that's, therefore, I'm very cautious about modern day UFO reports. Now when you see stuff that goes like, boom, and then it goes backwards, and crazy G-force stuff, and it's like, well, that's really weird. But if it's something that's really fast, I mean, we have stuff in development that goes so fast that, some of the stuff that we see that goes fast, I really do think it's ours, because we're not dummies. We can create stuff now. But when there's the weird stuff, then I'm like, all right, obviously they're still here, or something like that, But therein lies the difference, that today we can sort of, if they were to make public contact, White House lawn, Times Square, they land on the spire of the Eiffel Tower, stuff like this. Until that happens, who knows? And number two, I think that we would immediately recognize them as extraterrestrials, and we'd be like, all right, cool, you're here, let's exchange, well, let's download information. What are you going to exchange? They know anything about us anyway. So, so all these UFO sightings that we have today, I think they're all incredibly fascinating, but, I let somebody else do that work.